Hello and welcome to my channel Learn Tech Philo. So today I want to train you on how you can create a responsive site menu whereby you'll have something like this, whereby when you click there on those three lines, then it brings this menu whereby you have the home and the other things or the other content follows. When you click here, then it closes. As you can see, when you click here, it pushes the content or the main content to the right. So we'll have now this one, then this is the navigation bar. We'll have this navigation bar. So look at how you can create this one. So this one will look how you can create this menu. Then we'll also look how you can create this one only using HTML, CSS, and JavaScript. Right. You can also see when you stretch this one, your content here appears. But when you squeeze it, it disappears, and only this one remains, and the main content. All right, now let's see how you can create such a navigation bar from scratch. If you are new to this channel, remember to subscribe, like, and share. So first of all, just go to your text editor, then you open a new file, then side menu.html. Right now, this is side menu.html. Save. Then after that, so first of all, we can change this title to side menu. So right after that, you just go to your body part. You'll have now the nav class. You'll have the nav class now. We call it navbar. All right. Now after that, we'll have now this part now. We'll just need to create a span class. Create a span class whereby we'll have open slide, open side. Right. So after that, we'll have now now we'll need to create this one. Hereby we'll use something you call SVG. Now SVG is just to create the two lines here. So let's copy paste this SVG up to here. Okay, this is, you can paste it. Then I'll explain this. Okay, so after SPG here we have, right, now see here, so we'll have now the SPG tank, which is used to specify the height and also the width of this one. Now we'll have the width and the height. They should be, you set to that. You can set the way you want. We can set hours to 40. So you'll have this one now. If you see this one. Now after creating that, now you can open our file. Then see, right now this is because we have set our color to white. This is white now, but if you want to see the three lines, you can just change the color to black, or just change the background color. So you can refresh. See, we have the three dots now. We have the three lines. Right. Now let's continue and see the next part, whereby we'll have now to create, after the span, now we'll have now to create another URL. Okay, you'll have now UL of your class, which is now nav bar nav, right? Nav bar nav, right? After that, we'll have now the links here, whereby we'll have this is then you'll have home. Then you can just now copy copy, then you just paste. You can have only three. Then here we'll have now the languages, then we'll have now the project, we'll have now the contact details. All right, now if you go here, then you refresh, see we have the form menu. Right, now after that, we'll have now to create outside the URL. We'll have now to create a dev class, another dev class. Then you introduce a ID, which is, then you say this is side menu. We'll have now the side menu because we are going to use JavaScript. I'm going to have some parts of JavaScript, so we'll have that one. Then side nav, we'll have side nav class, you call it side nav. Then after that, you'll have now this side nav is just for this part, is just for this part, or what you're talking about is this part, so this side nav we are creating is for the other side. Right, now let's continue and create. So we'll have now the class, which equals to btn class. Now that is btn class. Then we'll have right. After that, now we'll have the menu for the other side, whereby we'll have now href. Then we'll have now the home. You can have home, just copy paste. So you can have JavaScript, can have C++, can have Python, can have Python. Right, if you just refresh, if you refresh, see, now we have this one, we have the close button, we have the menu for this side. Right, now let's continue and write. Now after writing that, we'll have now another ID for the main. We'll have now another ID for the main, which is call it main. Now this is a main web page now where your content is contained. Now you'll have, then you'll have heading 2. We can have heading 2 there. Then you say this is where all our website content is held. All right, now you refresh, see, now this is where, now if we just look at this, it looks so nasty. It looks so nasty because you have not used HTML. You have not used HTML. But we are going now to use, before we go to CSS now, whereby we are going to style our segment now. Let's have now our JavaScript. Let's have now our JavaScript part. Now we're going to introduce it to. Now first of all, we'll have now, when you click on here, what happens, and when you click here, what happens, right? This is a close button. If you click now, nothing happens, right? Now first of all, we have said we love this one, so you just go, you go where we have our now SVG here. Then you introduce now on click event, whereby you saying that when you click open side menu, right? Now we'll have now open side menu. Now the other one is the close btn button, whereby we'll introduce just after this one, whereby we'll say on click, we'll have now close side menu, right? This is a function, so you introduce a function there, then you refresh. So when you click here, all right, now we have specified that, so we need to write our JavaScript code. Just after here, we'll now introduce our script code. We'll now introduce our script code, whereby you're going to write function open side menu, then we'll have now document dot get element by ID, then we'll have now just a single quote side menu. Now this side menu now is just this ID, right? Sorry for this. So it's just this side ID we introduced here. This we introduced here is what you're using now. All right, now you'll have open or side menu. Then you need to specify now. Okay, we'll have now dot style. Let's style now dot width. Then you can just have 200 p. Oh, sorry, this is 200 p hex. Then you'll have semicolon. Right, now what are we trying to see? This distance now we have put in here is 200 pixel. Is this distance now? Is this distance now here to here? The distance between here to here. Now this is what you're specifying now. Right. So you'll continue and write the other part. You just say. So this is. You just copy this one. Then here you specify margin left, right? Margin left, then you can call it 202. Right, when you open now, or when you click here, you see now it squeezes your content here from here up to here 200 pixel. Right, now we have not specified when you click here what happens. Now you have specified when you click here it goes up to here. It pushes this content 200, then the main content is pushed, so 200. Margin left now is margin, this margin from here up to here, this is 200, and also pushes this one to this side 200 pixel. Right, now laugh now when you click on there, so you copy your whole, then you just change here when you click what, plus side menu, just change it there, but this one you just change it to 0. It goes up to 0. It goes up to 0. Then goes to 0. Right, now let's refresh and see. So when you click here it pushes to this one. When you click here it goes to 0. Right, now it goes to 0. Now when you click here it opens. When you click here right, now let's see now the other part. So that's, we have introduced what you call function. So this is just the JavaScript that we're calling, and it's just so simple. I'm trying all my best to make it so simple for you. So the other one is just introducing CSS to style your your work. Now you just go in between head tags where we have now introduce to style. We use style tag. We introduce to style tag. Now we'll start with the body. We'll start with the body. We'll have the margin. So we go to nav bar. Now we are styling now. Okay, we're gonna refresh. See, right. Now we are styling the nav bar. Now the nav bar is this part and the whole content. Now we'll have now Just styling this one. So if you refresh, you see now we have our background to set to this one. The height, now we have set our height to 45 px. This is in distance from here up to here. Now we'll have now to push this one to the other one. So we want to style now there. The next part we are styling is a nav bar links. Now we'll have now those links to there. We'll have now float to left. Left. We'll have now so we don't want to have some text decoration. So decoration things to do with the underlining dash or that one. Say none. We'll have now font size. We'll have now font size, which is set to 20 pixel. Right. Now let's go here. Then you refresh. See now we'll have now this show content here. Now after that, just go here and say list style none. Love list style none. Right. Now after that, we'll have now our nav bar. We'll now style our nav bar URL. Alright, now we'll have now the margin. We'll have the margin, which is set to 1 pixel. Then we'll have that one. Right, now we'll have here, now we'll have now the list style now we say is none. Alright, we just go here, you refresh. Right, now we'll have this one. See, now the other one is just when you put your cursor or you bring your cursor here, what happens? Or so you just say, so the other one, just style, we call it navbar. Alright, then we'll have that one. Then we'll say background. Now background will change to, now we'll have set to this one brown, background the white. Now let's refresh and see what happened. So when you bring your cursor here, this changes the background to brown, this one changes the color to white, changes the color to white. Alright, now let's continue, and now we are going to style now the sidebar, side menu. Now we're going to style the side nav, whereby we're going to have the height. So now we were styling the side nav, we set the height to 100%, so it shows that the height from here to here is 100%. The position is fixed. Top left, both are 0. You set it to 0. Right. Now we'll have the background color changes to black. Now we'll have the overflow hidden. We'll have the padding top. Padding top, it means this distance from here, like this one, from here up to where your menu starts. So that's all we are setting. Now let's refresh and have this one. So when you click here, we'll have this one. Right, the background is black, everything is black now. Now when you click here, all right. Now the transition, if you remove the transition now, if you just click here, it just opens, but now the transition now helps to open smoothly. You can just set it to whichever seconds you want to set to. Now we'll have now to style the side nav links. Side nav. Now what styling now the side nav links? To give this one, we'll have the padding to this one, set to this one, and the other one 28. Then display block transition 0.6, decoration none. All right. Now let's refresh and see. Now we have this one. They are displayed as block. You can see. Now when you click here, it closes, but there's a problem. This distance, where is it coming from? Now this one should be here. Now let's check our code. And probably JavaScript part, whereby you have now. Oh yes, this is side menu, and this is. So as you remember, we created two IDs. For the side menu and for the main, whereby we have our main content. Now main. Now the other one is set to. This one should be main, and this one should be changed to main. Sorry for that. So this is main and this is main. Whereby when you click on the open button, now it pushes the side menu at 200 pixel, while the main content is pushed margin left 200 pixel. On this one, you click the close button, then it pushes 0 0. It goes to 0. The margin left goes to 0 and the width goes to 0. Let's refresh and see. Yes, you see now. All right. Now let's go back and style. Now continue the styling. Now, whereby we have now. We'll have now to style the side nav. Whereby when you bring your cursor on the links on your side nav, what happens? The color, let's set it to, the color goes to white, while the body weight goes to bold, while the background goes to brown, while the font size goes to 20 pixel. Right. Now go here. Now this is what you're talking about. When you bring your cursor here, now this one goes to home, this one, you see, to change the font size to 20, then the cursor is right. Now we have to change the color of the side nav. We'll have now the color set to, let's set it to white. All right, now we'll have now to style the button now, this one. We'll have now to style this button now. All right, now here you just need to come here, then you just write side nav, and you'll have give it to, remember we gave it a class name of b10 class. Then we'll have now to set the position, set to absolute, we have the top set to 0. We'll have now the right, you can set it to 20 pixel. Then that the margin top is 0, then right is pushed to 20 pixel. Margin right, we'll have the font size. You can increase its size, you can just set it to 28 pixel. Then you'll have now margin left, whereby it will be pushed to 50, just set it to 48 pixel. Right, now you'll have now the color can be set to, can just set your color to white, but your background, you can just change your background to red. Now if you go back, do you refresh, I'll have, see, now your set to red. You can close, you can open, you can close and open. Now we want now to style the other part, which is main. Remember we had an ID for main. We want to style the main, whereby we'll have now the transition margin left 0.5 s. Then we can have overflow, which is set to hidden. And you can also set the width to 100%. And you'll have the padding, which is set to 18 pixel. Right, now you refresh, now see the padding is set to. So this is your content. Now we are widening up. Now the other part is by when you try to squeeze this one, you see now it does it. We want now when you squeeze this one and you bring them closer, then this nav bar disappears. All right, this nav bar disappears and the remaining content remains, while the other one is just there. Right, now We'll have now to include something else we call media, whereby we'll have now, we'll give it a max width. You can just set your max width to anything. Let's set it to 1000 pixel, 1000 pixel. Then we'll have now whereby we set navbar, nav is just this one which we enter here. So just this one we enter here. Now this one, this is what you're talking about, nav, right? That's the menu that we're talking about. Now we'll have nav. Now we'll have now the display. Then we'll have none. When the screen is reduced below 100 pixel, then this one is not displayed. Right? Now you can have that one, and we go and refresh. Now if you try to squeeze it, you see it has disappeared already. See, it disappears. Right? So that's how you set your include how the content that should appear to a certain width. Right? Now hope you understand how to create a responsive side menu. Remember to click the subscribe button. You subscribe to our channel, like and share with your friends. Also, you can visit our website learntechphilo.com and learn more of our courses for free, totally free. Thank you guys.